Hi, my name is David Clark, and after getting my first herpes outbreak, I spent an entire year and hundreds of hours working with the top herpes doctors, healers, and specialists in the world and discovered the secrets to eliminating herpes outbreaks and living a completely normal life with herpes. Getting a herpes diagnosis can seem, well, tragic, sending some people on an emotional roller coaster ride. It certainly did that to me. And you might be asking yourself, is my dating life over? It's pretty natural to feel this way, especially for the first couple of months, but as Dr. Anna Wald and Dr. Charles Ebel stated in their highly acclaimed book called Managing Herpes, Living and Loving with HSV, after the first couple of months or so, they noticed that most people realize that, well, it's just not that big of a deal. And after decades of following people with herpes, what they noticed is that their love lives and sex lives weren't significantly different from those who didn't have herpes. So let me give you some great information when it comes to dating and herpes. Now, these are the 4 things that you really need to know. Now, even though you might be tempted to think that you're tainted or even dirty for having herpes or that you're the only one, rest assured, you're not alone. If everyone who has herpes, whether it's above the waist or below the waist, had little badges on their lapels that said, "I have herpes," about 6 people out of 10 would be wearing one. Christopher Scipio, the top holistic herpes clinician in North America, told me that it's not unusual to have herpes, it's unusual to not have herpes. Now, this might not be a huge comfort for you, but in time you'll come to realize, like I have and millions of others with herpes have, that it really isn't that big of a deal. Some people with herpes dread telling a potential partner for fear of being rejected, but the fact is, most people are considerate and reasonable. I've personally never been rejected when being upfront and honest about having herpes. In fact, it's very common for the person that you're dating or thinking about being intimate with to be very grateful for your honesty and see you as a person of integrity and thoughtfulness. Ironically, it does have some kind of weird effect, though. It makes people realize that you are very caring, and it does create, oftentimes, a lot more attraction, as weird as that might sound. Next, know how to have the herpes talk. Now, whether you've got herpes or not, in this day and age, it's really important for people to have some kind of discussion about sex and safe sex beforehand. There's nothing unsexy or unromantic about having a conversation about safe sex. Now, I don't talk about how to have the herpes talk in this particular video, but I do in others, and I also do on my website. Number 4, and this is one that really is counterintuitive, avoid herpes dating sites and STD dating sites. They are completely unnecessary, and they do, in my opinion, create a lot of emotional damage. And they do that by stigmatizing you, making you feel like you're part of this other group. That's completely unnecessary. You don't need these sites. You can date whoever you want. With simple and fun, safe sex practices, you can date, have a relationship, marry, and have children with anyone you want without the worry of passing herpes. Herpes prevention has come a long way in the last couple of years. Some of those advancements include powerful antiviral microbiocide sex gels that create a barrier and kill the virus that's on the surface of the skin. There are also very safe and effective antiviral drugs for those who prefer drug therapy, and there are also very effective natural therapies as well. So if you like this video, I've made 20 others that explain everything from how to eliminate outbreaks to having totally safe sex, having the herpes talk, and living your best healthy life with herpes. Simply go to www.thehspot.net/videos and you can have them all free of charge. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on my free video website.